Dear young men, you have amazing role models like our handsome, dashing president. And you have amazing role models like the assassin J.D. Vance, our vice president. And when I say that,
trust me, there's nothing new under the sun that I have not heard, so you're fine. Yes, we did. I love you. I love you. You have to laugh about it, truly. I have been called every single thing, and you know what? God is so good, you let it roll right off your back.
Hello, and welcome to Exposed News Outlet, where we shed light on topics that matter most. My name is Andrea. Let's talk about the elephant in the room, because nobody else wants to. Or rather, nobody wants to tell the truth. Nicki Minaj's sudden embrace of Trump politics isn't just controversial. It raises serious questions. But before we get into the video, if I could just ask for you to please subscribe to my channel if you haven't yet. Be sure to click the notification bar and select all so you get all my latest notifications. And please follow us on our social media as well if you haven't already. And if you like and share our video, it really helps to spread the message and goes a long way. I really appreciate it. Now, without further ado, let's get to the news. In late 2025, Nicki Minaj publicly aligned herself with Donald Trump and the Trump-Vance administration, appearing at conservative events and echoing rhetoric tied to hard-right politics and white nationalist propaganda.
You had some fun words for Governor Newsom. I have to read these tweets because they're amazing and they are so funny. Okay, first one, we'll do this one. Unless you want to read it in your own voice. I think it'd be really great.
imagine being the guy running on wanting to see trans kids. Haha, not even a trans adult would run on that. Normal adults wake up and think they want to see healthy, safe, happy kids. Not Gav, the Gav nots. Gav, not in, Gav out. Send in the next guy, I'm bored.
This has shocked the fans, the Barbs, as she calls them, especially considering her past statements opposing Trump's immigration policies, as she is an immigrant herself, a Trinidad native. In fact, he's currently blowing up fishermen's boats off the coast of her native country. So why the sudden pivot? The pardon speculation. Public discussion has centered around two men very close to her. Her brother, Jelani Maraj, is serving 25 years to life for predatory sexual assault of a child, a conviction upheld by New York courts as recently as 2024. Her husband, Kenneth, is a registered sex offender who remains on supervised probation after failing to register. There are no public pardon applications yet, but speculation exploded online when Nicki publicly endorsed Trump and took it even further at the Turning Point KKK conference. She went on to say that he was a very handsome and dashing man. In her face, you could tell that she was fighting. You know, it wasn't genuine or sincere, yet I wouldn't expect that from her.
Dear young men, you have amazing role models like our handsome, dashing president.
Here's the key detail people are missing. Her brother was convicted in New York State court, meaning Trump couldn't pardon him, even if he wanted to. Only the New York governor could. However, her husband is another story, though. Just saying. No tea, no shade. The citizenship reality. And here's another uncomfortable fact. Nicki Minaj is not a U.S. citizen by birth. She was born in Trinidad, and there is no public confirmation that she's naturalized. In fact, she's gone on to say that because she was talking about how she pays all of these taxes and she hasn't got her citizenship yet, which she said she should get with honors. Her words, with honors. So while she's amplifying American political rhetoric to millions, she does not vote in U.S. elections. Backlash and betrayal. This shift didn't just raise eyebrows. It fractured her fan base. Many Black, immigrant, LGBTQ, and trans fans feel betrayed, which, by the way, LGBTQ, the T in LGBTQ is trans, if anyone was confused. But specifically trans fans, as she went on to also push transphobic statements on that Turning Point KKK stage, as she echoed talking points tied to anti-immigration and anti-trans policies. This is the same political movement that's actively rolling back civil rights protections, particularly for trans people and Black and brown communities. And fans are asking, how do you rise on the backs of marginalized communities, then co-sign policies that harm them? This isn't about cancel culture. It's about accountability. When a global celebrity uses their platform to normalize dangerous politics, people are allowed to question the motive. Because whether this is about power, protection, or proximity, the fallout is real.
Be boys. There's nothing wrong with being a boy. How about that? How powerful is that? How profound is that? Boys will be boys, and there's nothing wrong with that. Be boys. It's okay. Be boys. There's nothing wrong with being a boy.
Closing call to action. This conversation isn't going away. If you believe survivors deserve more protection than predators, if you believe marginalized communities shouldn't be sacrificed for political favors, please subscribe, share, and stay informed. This is Exposed News Outlet with Drea. Thank you for watching and supporting my video. And please, if you haven't already, be sure to subscribe to Exposed News Outlet, where we shine light on topics that matter most.